Grand Rising, Grand Rising. Happy Saturday to everybody. I hope everybody's doing great out there. Um, all praise to the Most High. We are here. We're live. Listen, before we get into it, please like, share, and subscribe. Hit the notification bell. Make sure it says all so that when I go live, you'll get notified. And on that note, let's get into some things. Um, Mindset. Now you know that last night I was trying to do this video, but I erased it because it wasn't working out right. But anyway, I want to talk to y'all. Mindset is a very important thing, and I'm gonna listen. Some people may not think of it, as being very important, but it is because your mindset plays a lot. It plays a part in the decisions that you make. Does that make? I hope that makes sense. When you make certain decisions, that's because that's the mindset that you have, right? When I see, people make messed up decisions and stuff, that's because that's the mindset they had. They wasn't taught anything else. You understand what I'm saying? Because your mindset start like as you get older, whatever you was taught in your home, the things that you was taught while you was growing up, let me put it like that, sets the tone for your mindset. Does that make sense? Like if my mother taught me all bad things, then as I got older, my mindset was going to be bad. You see? And so that's what I'm talking about. Some people wasn't taught. They just wasn't taught. As a child coming up, they wasn't taught. Or maybe their mother wasn't around, or maybe their father wasn't around, or whatever the case may be. Because listen, some people I hear some people say, oh, by the way a person was acting, I hear some people say, oh, she probably was brought up in a single mother home and stuff like that, right? When that is not true. That is not true. Just because you was brought up in a single mother home doesn't mean that you're going to be crazy, off the chain, and all that. That does not mean that. I was brought up in a single mother home, okay? And I wasn't crazy and off the chain and stuff. I didn't disrespect my mom and stuff like that. You understand what I'm saying? So I don't agree with that narrative that some people put out, that if you when they see people acting a certain way and doing certain things, the first thing they think is that, oh, they must have been brought up in a single parent household, a single mother household, because that's not true. That is not true. Okay. Because like I said, I was brought up in a single mother household and I was respecting my mother. I didn't play with my mother. Okay. I respected my mom and I did what my mother told me to do. Okay. I ain't play with my mother. Trust me. I didn't play with my dudes. But that's how some people do, right? Um, and I've seen people that grew up in a two-parent household and was crazy. I mean, off the chain. Okay. So you can't base that. You can't base things like that. That get on my nerves. And most of the time you hear that shit on social media. People say stuff like that. Oh, they must have grew up in a single parent household and different stuff like that, right? Because you see somebody acting a certain way. No, no, no. You can't judge shit like that. No. Some people do that because some people have a thing against uh women of color. And so some people make those decisions. They say those type of things because they already have something against women of color. And I think a lot of times people be having mommy issues, right? People have, you know, did people that don't have such a good relationship with their mom end up taking it out on all women. You know what I mean? Because let's be clear, your mother set the tone. Your moms set the tone, right? And if you don't have a good mother, somebody who has a good mindset and can teach you the things that you need to know, and stuff like that, then yeah, 9 times out of 10, you're gonna grow up and you're gonna have, your mindset and everything else gonna be all jacked up. Okay. But I just don't agree with that. You can't put everybody in the same basket because everybody is different. Every relationship is different. You know what I'm saying? So I don't agree with that shit when I hear people trying to classify all women of color as the same. We're not all the same. We're all different. We're all different. But yeah, you know, I just feel like a lot of what's going on and out with us as people of color is that the home, right? And it's not so much as being in a single home, but it's what you're being taught in that home as you growing up. And some of us are not being taught. We wasn't taught right. And so now that we are adults, right? Our mindset and everything is all jacked up. It's all jacked up. I know y'all hear that chirping. That's that damn smoke detector. I done knocked one off the wall. My daughter keep telling me don't knock the other ones off the wall, but they get on my nerves. But anyway, you know, um, but I just feel like this. It's never too late. Even though you may not have gotten what you needed in your home, it's never too late. You can always learn, you know. That's just the way I feel. I don't feel like it's too late. I feel like because we all grow and evolve, right? We supposed to anyway. We supposed to grow and evolve so that we can do better and be better. Okay. And some of us in our homes that we grew up in, we missed that. We didn't get it. And that's okay. That's okay. Don't beat yourself up about it. It's never too late. As long as God giving you another chance, you're still breathing and living. It's never too late. Okay. You just have to get around some people who can teach you what you didn't get. That's all. And you have to be teachable. Some people don't know shit, right? But they want to come in trying to act like they know everything, right? Because they didn't get what they were supposed to get at home. I mean, growing up. And now they don't even have a mindset. Some people probably don't even know what a mindset is because they just didn't get it. They didn't get it. Certain things growing up. Everything, I'm a firm believer that it all starts at home, right? And some people just don't get it. They didn't get it. And instead of accepting that and saying, I'm going to find out what I need to know, right? Stop trying to act like you know it all or you know everything, or stop being embarrassed because you don't know, because that's going to keep you in the dark from not knowing when you actually acting like you know when you clearly don't know. And your actions is going to let people know that you don't know. You can run that mouth and stuff like that, but when your actions, the things that you do, is going to let people know that you don't know, that you missing some things. You understand what I'm saying? So your mind, it's very important that you get your mindset right. If you didn't get it while you was growing up, you need to get it now. And it's just that simple. And stop acting like you know it when you don't know it. You know, that's why some of you can't keep a relationship. That's why some of you can't find a man, because your mindset is not right. And some of you pick up what you see other people do because it look like it's working for them. You pick it up and you run with it. You pick up other people's mindsets, and because it look like it's working, you want to pick it up and make it work for you. You can't do that. You just need to get, you need, if you don't know, some of you need to get around people who can teach you some things so that you can find out, so that you can straighten out your mindset, because it's really important. The mindset is really important, y'all. It really is. It sets the tone for everything else. So you need to really get your mindset straight. You really do. And like I said, some of you didn't get it. You didn't get your mind. You didn't catch it. Some of you didn't catch it, or you just didn't get it for whatever the reason. You didn't get it while you was growing up. And it's okay. That's okay. But now that you're an adult, it's your responsibility to get your mindset right so that you can get your life together. You understand what I'm saying? It's your responsibility to get your mindset right. It really is. And fellas too, y'all got to get y'all mindset right, because y'all get with some of these women and these women mindset is all jacked up, but y'all still get with them. And then you'll have a baby by them, and then all hell break loose. But you seen that was going to happen in advance. Well, let me take that back, because maybe some of y'all didn't see it because y'all jump in the sack too fast. Y'all jump in the sack too fast. So maybe you didn't see it coming. See, that's why if you take your time and you get to know one another and you talk to one another, you will know what type of mindset she got, and she'll know what type of mindset you got. But because y'all don't take your time and you jump in the sack so fast, that's what happens. All hell break loose, you know. But that's something that you really need to pay attention to. Have a conversation with each other before you jump in the sack. Take the sex off the table and find out what type of mindset y'all have. Because it may not be the same, but where she weak, you may be strong. And where you weak, she may be strong. You understand what I'm saying? And so it could work out. It could possibly work out. But you ain't gonna know if you don't talk to one another and have a conversation. Like, seriously. So the mindset is very, very important because it sets the tone. That's how I feel anyway. That's why when I meet somebody or something, I want to know how he treats the women in his family. You know, how does he treat his mom? How does he treat his sisters and his aunts and things like that? How does he treat the women in his family? Yeah, I want to know those things. Because if he don't know how to treat the women in his family, then how he gonna know how to treat me? If his mindset is not right to treat the women in his family good, then how is he gonna treat me good? When his mindset is not even together where he can treat his mom and his sister and his aunt good and stuff like that. He don't even know how to treat the women in his family. So what makes me think that he's going to treat me right? You understand? I hope y'all get this. The mindset sets the tone for everything else. It really do. And so y'all got to keep that. You got to keep that in mind. And like I say, take the sex off the table and start talking to each other, having a conversation with each other. And I'm not talking about through text, because I don't like talking to people through a text. I don't like talking to people on social media. I like talking to people face to face, because I pick up on stuff. He ain't even got to say it, but I pick up on it. I feel it. I feel that energy and stuff like that. So I don't want to talk to somebody over social media or through no damn text. You know? And if you're not feeling me, if I'm not good, if, that's what tongue twisted. If I don't look good enough for you, let me know. I can go about my business, because I'm all right with my looks. Just the way God made me, and I'm happy with it. You understand? So that's how I feel about that. I wanted to really speak on that because I think that's important, the mindset. You know, some people just don't have it together. They don't have their mindset together. And if you're grown now, stop holding mama responsible. Stop holding daddy responsible. You're grown now. And it's up to you. It's up to you to it's up to you to make things right and get your life together. Can't keep playing the blame game. You grown now. It's up to you to get your life together so you could do better and be better. Okay? And on that note, I don't say what I had to say. I knew I wasn't going to be on here long. I love you guys. I will be back on here later to spend a little more time with you all. And please like, share, and subscribe. Okay, and leave some comments. I need some engagement on my channel, so I would appreciate if you leave some comments. Okay, if you don't do nothing but tell me how you like the video, your opinion about the video, or something like that. I need some engagement on my channel, please. I would appreciate it. And yeah, yeah. I look forward to seeing y'all on the next one. Please repent and pray. Stay prayed up, y'all. Get close to God. Get close to God. If you ain't heard it, you heard it here. Please get close to God. I'll holler at y'all on the next one.